upper limit, it doesn't exist. It's never actually outside of us. We think we're defined by these, outside forces, and we're not. And this is what the new edge is. It's about getting yourself, and we're going to unpack it tonight or today, but it's really about getting yourself to that edge of who you believe you are, what you believe is possible, unlocking it from within, and just stepping fully into that next level of leadership, that next level of potential, that next level of money without, as Linda said before, the baggage, the energy that we like, that fake energy suitcase. Does anyone else have one that they kind of carry around that like weighs us down? Yeah, this is the space where we literally scream it out, get rid of it, release, and then step into the new identity. And once truly, and Linda and I have gone so deep with this in the creation of the new edge, once you combined the identity, like who you actually believe you are at your core, with the permission to tap into that authentically and get a really clear understanding of why you're here, plus the voice activation, plus the strategy of how you actually show up online and create it or create it out in the world, it's limitless. It's limitless what you can create. And we are both living, breathing embodiments of that, hence why we've created the New Edge Retreat. So thank you everyone for, again, coming in and taking up space and being here with us.
Amazing. I love that. And I just want to read this out, Kate. This gave me goosebumps when I read your answer to what you wanted to create at the retreat is financial independence, courage to lead, and show my authentic self to the world. And you would love to create a new identity. I love that. And that is exactly what happens when you surround yourself with women who are really, really supportive and you step into this space. And I strongly believe that the biggest ROI that you can ever make is on yourself. You are the biggest return of investment that you can ever make. And I am a testament to that, as I would imagine many of you are as well. I've spent numerous hundreds of thousands of dollars in personal development, and every time I fall down in life, which we do, I'm able to pull back on all of those tools that I've learned, which I absolutely love. So as Courtney said, this beautiful dinner that we had, there was nothing off the table. We spoke about everything. We almost created this new reality for ourselves, and that's the kind of space that we wanted to curate and create for everyone coming along, because I think it's so important. And as Sammy said, with leadership, it's the most important skill that we can learn is leadership, because instead of relying on other people, we can fall back on ourselves. And I think that that's really, really important. So I have had the pleasure of working with thousands of women over the last decade. I've run bricks and mortar businesses myself, and I've been in network marketing, like a lot of you here, I think, from what Sammy has told me. I ran a really successful team. I hit the highest ranks. I've done all the things, and all of those skills I want to bring into this space and be able to teach you tangible skill sets to be able to take away, because I think it's really, really important. And it doesn't matter what business model you apply these to, you can create success in your life. And that's something that I'm really passionate about, is teaching women how to create success on your terms. And I think that that's really important. Okay, all right. So, Courtney, we've got a few slides there that we would love to share with you all to introduce you to the New Edge and what that looks like.
And can I just say, sorry, I love chat. Like, I love looking at the chat. Like, yes to all this, like, freedom without work, leadership, freedom, money. I truly believe, like, if you had met me 5 years ago, like, I wouldn't even have known myself. I thought I had to create wealth working 9 to 5. I thought my kids had to be in care. I thought all this bullshit, and just seeing everyone be like, financial independence, courage to lead. This is what I believe. It's so easy to be us. The hardest bit is actually letting go of the part that's blocking it all coming in. So anyway, who's excited? Like, who wants to have a look at the retreat and what's involved and where it's going to be? Let me share. Yes. I'll just send you a request, Linda, to share. All right, let's do it. All right, so ladies, welcome officially. Let me just let that load for you to the New Edge Retreat, where we totally get to just align, lead, and expand and become absolutely undeniable in business and leadership. As Linda said, like, very similar, we're such mirrors for each other. I work with countless women, and I love when women come in and there's all these parts of you, and I really want you to tune into that part that's probably trying to come through right now, the bit that, we hide away, or we don't want to be too loud, we don't want to be too much, we don't want to be too woo, we don't want to be too ambitious, we don't want to be too wealthy. This is a space where all of you literally gets to shine through, and this is why the undefinability of it is just so vast. trust, because the strategy is you. This is what we truly believe. It's not sitting somewhere outside of you. And this is the whole concept behind why we created the New Edge. So for all the ladies that are like, yes, I want to come to Bali, this is a 6-day luxury immersion for you if you want to be paid like a CEO, lead like a visionary, and live fully expressed. This is not something I believe we have to negotiate with. I do not believe that you have to be small in one area in order to be big in another area. I do not believe that muting your authentic voice in some way is going to get you more money or more freedom or more opportunities. I believe that you, as yourself, as your individual, actually gets to step forward, and you get to have this all again when you unlock that part of your soul. Linda, do you want me to just run through this, or do you want to jump in at any stage? Yeah, amazing. I'm so excited. So who is this for? This has been created, again, for the women that do not want to be defined. You have that mission on your heart, whether it's starting with a multi-level marketing or that's it, or you've got a bigger vision. You're already moving, you're already leading, you're already expanding. You're finding yourself getting into rooms and you're like, there's a deeper conversation that can be had here. Like, we can actually go beyond the fucking weather, and we can go beyond all these parts, right? Is anyone still having the fucking weather conversation? It's like, no, can you come in and just tell me what is, like, as I said, the deepest desire in your soul? Like, let's fucking go there. This is fun. Expansion gets to be fun. So this is really for the founder, the multi-passionate, the visionary, the leader. And whether you're at that stage in your business right now where you're like, yep, absolutely, I identify this as this, or you're like, I can see that coming, this is still for you. You don't have to have hit a certain income level. You don't have to have, that certain reality manifested just yet. It's the vision on the heart. And this is one thing, I personally teach, and I know Linda resonates deeply with you, is that it's so much about the vehicle being you as a leader, and the vehicle being you as a leader, and the vision that you hold. And so even if you see yourself with this bigger vision, this is the space that you get to step into. We are not talking about the weather in this space, ladies. We are going like above and beyond. This is the vision for this. It's not a retreat to recover. There is so much juicy downtime. Like, wait till you see the pool. We have created a lot of spaciousness, so you get to like actually unwind and swim in the pool and chat with all the delicious women that are there. But this really, when we tuned into it, it's a retreat to ignite that part of your soul. So you walk away so fucking lit up by who you actually are. You get to bring that back into your current reality right now. And one of the key things in my spaces, and again, talking for both Linda and I, is that we are not from the paradigm of blaming, shaming, fixing. Like, this retreat has not been created from, oh my God, I'm going to quote chat right now, you're not stuck, you're not broken. But really, it's not created from that. You're broken and you need to come and be fixed. Fuck no. It's an old, no. This is from already whole and complete. And how can we amplify that? You're not missing magic. You're not missing a strategy. There's an identity inside that's asking to be released, so you can literally dial up the voltage of who you fucking are. And this is what the New Edge is. It's about dialing up all those pieces that make you you, so then you get to go and put that magic and that impact into the world. Oh my gosh, I just want to go so deep into the energetics of it right now, and I won't. But as soon as you tap into that, life has no other option than to respond. Anyway, I'm not even going to start delivering the workshop right now. We're going to wait. We're going to wait till Bali, ladies. So that is the vision. The lineup, oh my gosh, the lineup of this, honestly. So these are the facilitators we've brought in. Beautiful Linda, who's already introduced herself, literally decades of experience. And Linda, if I can just say, I feel like you're a little bit of an onion. Like, we've known each other for a year now, and obviously so much closer. And then every call I'm like, you never told me that. You never told me that. You never told me that. So she just has such a depth and wealth of experience. She's also, for the numerology babes that do understand it at the moment, she's also a master number, which is like a total vibe. So we have our master number energy in this space, and she is going to be taking us through some really beautiful frameworks of the 5C, like how we get clear on our vision, the confidence that we bring forward, the power of community, so that you're fully supported, clear, and held when you leave the retreat in being able to implement everything that you're here to create. Such a vibe. Next is my wild and wonderful self. Doctor of Neuropsychology, completely gone rogue. So I didn't even complete the story. After 2022, I just decided that I needed to step outside myself, that I'd been given the gift of understanding the nervous system on such a deep level. And when you go through, and I'm super curious, this is why I love to go deep, those of you that have also experienced like quantum crumbles, right? Like the supernova moment where life is literally, like Sammy, you described at the start of the call, when life is literally collapsing in on you and you're like, I cannot breathe right now. Like, what is going on? Everything is falling away. There's a new part of you that has to come through. And so after 22, I had to go beyond the textbooks. I had to go beyond everything I knew about the brain and behavior and neuropsychology and psychology and tap into the world of energetics, tap into the world of identity. Like, what do we get to create? And this is what I decided after 22. I'm like, well, the old version of me has also gone. Who do I get to be right now? What do I get to create in the world? And so I started tapping in, as I said, to deeper level energetics, identity. I built a 6-figure business in like 12 months, working 2 days a week, homeschooling kids. I'm consistently defining and defying the odds of what I believe is possible, because I understand the brain. I understand that this is based on the past and that we actually get to tune in and create based on where we're going. So this is where it gets to be super fun. And yeah, there might be some tears, as Sammy said, on the couch. Like, you made me cry. I'm like, I'm getting in there, because once we crack that open, it's just really beautiful what gets to happen. Do I have time for a story really quickly? I had like well, for 2 seconds, like I had a client come in recently. I was telling Linda about this, and she had invested like 60 plus K in her business masterminds and her coaching, all of it. She's like a body oracle. She has a 92% success rate of allowing women to become pregnant, like not allowing, but helping, supporting women to become pregnant. It was freaking amazing. Anyway, she was just capped at this income level, or her income was going like this. She had done the messaging workshop, she had done the business thing, she had done all this stuff, and she came and worked with me. And we actually got to the core of what it fucking was. And when she was 8 years old, something happened and she got in trouble for being in her magic, for being in her authentic truth. And we got into that part of her and we released it. We acknowledged it. We came back to neutrality and then we recreated it. Within weeks, she was having 20K months. It was wild. Like, this isn't I love it, but like, it's too woo. I'm like, it's not. When you understand that you are the thing that's like blocking the abundance coming through, not consciously, subconsciously, and then you get to unpack that and unblock that for yourself, it's like endless magic. So I just wanted to bring that into the space. Next, I'm so excited for this. We have the divine Steph Fryer. Okay, this woman, we jumped on a call with her last week. She is incredible. She's a creative director, brand mentor, and she really combines the essence and magic of drawing out who you are in your brand, in your leadership, and being able to convert that into the online world. And she does it in such, would you agree, Linda, like such a fun, playful way. Like, she is not here for what's going viral right now and let's copy it. She's literally here for, what is your magic? Tell me who you are. Tell me what your mission is in the world and what your strengths are, and let's just dial it up and literally explode it online. So this is why we were so dedicated to bringing her into the space. She's got a whole dedicated workshop around messaging, around using your voice, around voice activation as well. So you actually get to implement that into your brand and beyond. It never ends in our business, does it? It always goes beyond. And then lastly, and Sammy, you may recognize a beautiful Bridie. So Bridie was also at the retreat last year. Her energy is just absolutely so addictive, I'm going to say. She is our yoga and movement facilitator, and she's also an astrologer. She's been studying astrology as well, which is going to be so fun bringing her into the space. And I really love that she brings the cosmos to the mat. Like, Bridie is one of those, again, beautiful, raw, open, so grounded, authentic humans. You can't avoid rising and expanding in her presence. And so again, Linda and I, when we were curating this, we're like, we have to have her energy in here. It's just so magnetic, and it just opens up something that, you know, a lot of us hide away in terms of who we really are. So Bridie was a huge catalyst for that last year, and we're super excited to have her in this space as well. So that is like the A-grade lineup. Yeah. And then what you're going to walk away with, look, you can't put it in 3 dot points. And you can put it, I've tried, we've done it in chat, we've done it in so many different ways. You are going to walk away remembering who the fuck you are in one sentence, and that renewed sense of self, that, you know, that level of confidence you only get from being in a room like this. I love Zoom. So much of my work is online, and there's an extra level of magic that gets to happen when we're in person, when you're sitting by the pool, when you're having those conversations, when you're being coached by Linda, you know, over a mocktail at sunset. Like, there's something there where someone can say one thing to you and it literally unlocks an entire new paradigm and an entire new way of you seeing yourself and seeing the world. So you will have the renewed sense of your CEO self, absolutely, and upgraded internal nervous system and operating system system. And yes, we're giving the clear actionable plan. So we want you to be able to be like, okay, this is what I'm creating and this is how I create it. And I know, as Linda said at the start, from that deep self-trust, that like I've got me always energy. No one can fuck with that. No one can fuck with I've got me always energy. And that's what we're here to create at the New Edge. 5. Where are we going? I hope that slide's next. We're going to Solana Luxury Resort in Ubud, Bali. So you can't actually go and stay at this resort. You can't. This is not something you can go and rent a room out. And when we found it, we were like, this is the perfect combination of the authenticity, the eco, the luxury vibes that we have been wanting to create at the New Edge. It is super grounded. The twin share accommodation is just, again, absolutely so delicious. And with the infinity pool and the yoga shala, there's a cold plunge, there's a sauna, there's just so much on offer and available in this space. We knew it was absolutely perfect for the New Age retreat as well. Okay, should we get to the juicy bits? Yeah, the good bits. So to give you for all the detail, ladies, 6 days, 5-night immersive retreat experience, luxury twin share accommodation, everything is included. So from the moment that you land in Bali, your transfers, literally from that moment to when we're transferring you back to the airport, is included. So all your meals all day, coffee, drinks, smoothies. We've got all of the transformational workshops as well. So we've spaced them out really beautifully over the 5 days, as well as the business clarity session. That's Steph's absolute zone of genius and Linda's that they're going to bring in. And we've added a bonus content photography session as well. So you actually get to take away a lot of the content of the New Age Retreat experience too. We're doing daily movement. There are some experiences that we have. Firstly, we didn't want you to just walk away with a notebook full of notes, right? Because how many people have gone to experiences and they have so many notebooks and then you never fucking look at the notebook ever again. And you're like, okay, that was a vibe, but what did I learn? And you're kind of going through the notes. We wanted this to come alive and we don't want to tell you all of it yet. But there are really beautiful experiences that we have put in here so that everything that you are teaching, you are actually going to embody while you're on this experience. So we've got some really amazing ceremonial experiences. We are leaving, just for everyone, just so you're clear, we are at moments throughout the week leaving Solana to go and see other parts and experience other parts of Bali for the purpose of these experiences as well. You also get 2 restorative massages over the 5 days or the 6 days. Again, unlimited sauna, cold plunge. We've got surprise experiences, airport transfers, all the things. I don't have the chat up and I can see it popping off, so I just like want to tune in there. But everything is absolutely covered from that end. Okay. Now, the total investment is 5,555 for the 5 days. To honor all you beautiful women jumping in, we are holding the price at 3,997. This, like the value, when you think about everything included, again, Linda and I are like, we cannot even encapsulate what is going to happen in this space and what becomes available when you step in and you choose yourself. This is going to be above and beyond. And I know it because I can just feel it in my absolute depth of my soul and everything we've created. And, you know, this really came in, I think, February. So everything we've been creating over the past 4 or 5 months, this is going to go so much deeper. And we are going to have such an incredible experience beyond what you can ever imagine in this space. And I really think that, again, stepping in and choosing yourself, it becomes a line in the sand moment. Again, for story time, my gosh, I could literally talk forever. I'm going to stop in a minute. Last year, I did the most unreasonable thing because I knew I needed to get myself to Denver for this 1,000 women in-person entrepreneurial event. And I literally flew from the retreat everyone was talking about at the start, where I met Linda and connected with Sammy. And I got on a plane and I flew halfway across the world for a 2-day event and then flew all the way back from Denver. There is not one part of my soul or my body or my mind that's like, oh my gosh, I wish I didn't do that. Coming off the back of that, as Sammy explained, I had my biggest launch ever. I connected with so many incredible women. You become such a stand for who you fucking are when you start getting your hat in the arena of who you're becoming. And this is absolutely this space for you. So I will end there because you can tell I can literally talk forever. And hand it over to beautiful Linda and see if anyone has any questions as well.
Amazing. I love your storytelling, Courtney. It just brings everything together absolutely beautifully. And I had a very similar experience going to Bali last year. I'd actually never been to Bali before. Has anyone been to Bali? Yeah. Oh, excellent. Fantastic. So you know the magic that exists there. And for those who haven't been before, please know that every single step of your journey will be taken care of. Like we'll pick you up at the airport. There'll be a sign, there'll be a man waiting for you with a sign. You'll jump in a car and be taken to our luxury accommodation, and we will look after everything for you. And then you return to the airport. So that was a little bit of a fear bit for me. I'm like, I've never even been to this country before. But what has unfolded after that is absolute pure magic, like Courtney said. And I think whenever we're doing anything new, we do feel those butterflies in our belly, don't we, before we dive in. But I think that that's really important because that's that energy exchange. It means it's a really valuable experience to have. So, does anyone have any questions after hearing from Dr. Courtney Spiteri in regards to the retreat?
Oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm just reading the chat.
I know, it's amazing.
So does it start on the 8th? So you need to come in on the 7th, or do you come in on the 8th?
I love this question. I love it so much. So, if you can get there the day before, I like personally, I like to do that because it just allows you to kind of ground into the
Yeah.
space. The airport transfer is 2 hours. So, your flight would ideally arrive if you're coming in on the 8th before midday to ensure that you're able to come to the retreat venue and really integrate and ground before our beautiful welcome dinner, which I'm so excited about. I won't give you the details on that, but yeah, it's going to be a beautiful experience for
What
everyone.
airport do we fly into?
Denpasar.
Just on that note as well, if you are coming in the day earlier and you're staying somewhere else, we're also transferring from where you're staying. So say if you get a villa in Ubud for the night, we'll pick you up. You don't have to go back to the airport. The driver will come and pick you up from where you stayed.
Oh, okay. All right. The flight prices are ridiculous.
We had a look
I had a look yesterday and went,
yeah, it is a bit of an investment. Definitely that time of year, but well worth it. Well worth it.
You'll make it happen, Kate.
Yeah,
it's tough.
We could all even just fly in the day before and just get like a massive, just beam like a Airbnb. Like they're so cheap, and it would be like $60 each.
Yeah.
Like it's so
So
cheap.
then on the last day, what's it, the 13th?
Yeah.
Do we leave on that day? Like, is it a full day or at the retreat?
No, so it's about a half a day. We'll finish up around 11, 12 o'clock, and then you will be transferred to wherever you're going. So if you're extending your stay in Bali, we will transfer you to wherever your next stay is going to be, or to the airport from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually Bali flights, I don't know about Perth, but Newcastle, it's usually at like 8 o'clock. So you kind of got like kill time during the afternoon, and then
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it expensive because it's a school holidays, Leanne said to me.
I think that is probably, yeah. Look, I think that that's coming into the equation a little bit. And the closer it gets to any date that you're flying, it always seems to go up a little bit in price. A suggestion that I would make is Skyscanner. They're really cool. If you go into Skyscanner via an incognito tab, it'll bring up the flights a lot cheaper. So it brings up all the airlines and it gives you the cheapest flight.
Wow.
Why I don't understand why it would when you're incognito.
So what happens is your IP address, it actually tracks. It's so clever. AI and technology is so clever. So if you're looking at flights on a specific date to go to, like, say, Denver, the next time you log in, it'll be more expensive off your PC than it is off your phone. I know, it's crazy. I had a friend once book a flight to LA, and she went in, she actually screenshotted the screen, and the next time she went in, which was about 20 minutes later, it was $2,000 more. So she called the airline and they discounted the flights for her for the first one that she took a screenshot of. So it's a little bit sneaky. Penny?
So in incognito, it just doesn't know where you are.
I think so. I think it blocks. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Penny, did you have a question?
Yeah, I do. Is Skyscanner an app?
I actually don't know the answer to that. I'm not sure if it's an app on your phone. You might be able to download it as an app, but I actually just log in on my PC.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's like a website.
Yeah.
Have you got the web address you can drop in the chat?
Oh,
Is that it?
I've just dropped a for anyone that wants extra information.
Oh no,
just
that's the
I'll
retreat.
yeah, I'll pop that one. I realized I didn't do that. Yeah, have a look at Skyscanner. I can drop it in.
Yeah. Yeah,
Thanks,
that'd be good.
Courtney. And so the other bonus that we really wanted to share with you today is we mentioned numerology before. We do have a master numerologist coming to the retreat with us as well. She's someone who is a dear friend of Dr. Courtney and myself, Carleen, and she is offering for the first 5 people who book a free 30-minute session to go through your numbers with you as well. So she wanted to gift that to 5 women while you're over at the retreat too, which is really, really special. Because as Sammy said, it really helps. It's like a soul blueprint, I feel like. When you understand your numerology, you just understand yourself better.
And Diane, just to answer your question, there isn't any second retreat planned at this stage. So this is our one-off standalone New Edge at the moment. Although, as you've seen, you'll probably saw it's like it's not a method, it's a movement, and this you can really feel the energy of it coming through. So never say never, but yeah, this is a standalone at the moment.
I love Colleen. She's great as well. She did my son's as well, which made me really understand him. And yeah, like I've just made changes of like really what he's about. And she even told me that like like oh, like it's a bit woo-woo, but like people tell him stuff, like the spirits tell him stuff. And when she said that, it made so much sense because he says stuff that I'm like, how does he know that? Like at 3 years old, he was like, oh, yeah, this could be like an animatronic. And I was like, what is an animatronic? So I had to Google it. And, you know, I was like, well, that makes so much sense. And that when he feels overwhelmed, he needs to be grounded. Like he needs like dirt, grass, sand. So when he's a bit like, you know, overstimulated, we go outside and he just like calms down. So it really helped parenting as well, which is great.
It's incredible. It's a really great insight to self and the people around us too. All right, so we might wrap it up there if there's no more questions. Again, thank you so much for your time and being on the call with us today. Sammy, would you be able to share the link with everyone after we jump off the call today? Brilliant, fantastic, and it was so lovely to meet you all. Thank you so much for gifting us your time, and I hope that we see you all in Bali.
Thanks so much. Thanks, guys.
Bye, ladies. Bye.
Bye.